On today's video, Nebu is about to take a big step forward and be expertised. We're about to dump 690 sculptures on this bad boy and a ton of gold stars, plus a lot of tomes of knowledge, leveling him up to level 60, preparing him for a war to come. So sit back, slap a like on the video, and let's go. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Gekko Gaming. Before we start, though, let's get the sponsor of this video out of the way real quick, and that is none other than Infinite Galaxy. This video is brought to you by the makers of Infinite Galaxy. Infinite Galaxy is a mobile strategy game that takes place in space. You've been enlisted as a spaceport general, and your job is simple. Grow your spaceport, your space fleet, and engage in combat with other players and environment elements across space. You will command a set of crew members, flagships, and warships, which will help you conquer space. And with the help of your alliance and alliance mates, you can defeat spaceport defenses, claim star systems, and expand your footprints in space. Whether you're a player versus player or player versus environment enthusiast, a spender or a free-to-play player, Infinite Galaxy has all is needed to cater your gaming experience. Check it out using the link down below, and thank you again to Infinite Galaxy for sponsoring this video. Yeah, thank you again, Infinite Galaxy, for sponsoring this video, because Nebu is a commander that we've been talking about expertising for a while now. We are 1 KVK late, but better late than never. Nebu is a archer commander, a primary archer commander, one of the few that have been able to break a Zenobia garrison once it has enough equipment and the right setup. And we're about to go into war. The KVK of Kingdom 401 is nearing our first confrontation. It is coming within the next few days, and we need to get ready to rock and roll. Within less than 2 days, we will be fighting on the field of Strife of 8. What this would be 98, and so this is going to be exciting. I am hoping to get a little bit of rally situations going on, get some more garrison love, do what I can for my team and for you guys to enjoy some awesome content. And for that, we are going to not only expertise Nebu right now, but we're also going to stream tomorrow on Wednesday's Liver Wars Wednesday stream. 8 legendary equipment crafting session. We're going to craft a bunch of things, and probably that's only legendaries. We're probably still going to redo a bunch of epics and just go out of our way to make sure that our equipment is 100% the best equipment we can have ready for tomorrow. Well, by the time you guys watch this, ready for 2 days from now. And so here we go. Nebu, let's start working on you and talking a little bit less about you, and I'll explain to you guys a little bit more my train of thought as I expertise this bad boy. And so here we go. The thing about Nebu is that he is one of the best primary archer commanders in the game nowadays. It took a little while for the archer commanders to reach a point where they have some good primaries as well as good secondaries around, and Nebu Ramses, Nebu YSG, and a bunch of other combinations have been proven extremely successful as rally pairs to combat the latest and greatest meta in Rise of Kingdoms Garrison. And so with Garrison meta happening, and well, Garrison being the #1 thing, and you are here to break the meta rather than how to defend against a specific rally, we have switched into Garrison meta season for a little bit now, with Zenobia coming on deck. And so at this point, we are looking for any type of weaponry that we can use that will be not only strong and helpful for our, thank God I did this this way, for our kingdom, but also we're just looking in general to maintain our archer main culture. Can we get the 4-star? The 4-star level 10 Nebu? No, we cannot. Oh well. Anyway, we're trying to maintain with what we have created on this account. This account is a archer garrison primary, so infantry garrison, archer, rally, attack, whatever we are with archers. And so yeah, Nebu is a no-brainer. We might almost pick up Cyrus as well, but I don't have enough sculptures to go Nebu and Cyrus right now, and also be prepared for the next archer cycle to come very soon. So we're going to go with Nebu for now, and probably keep spinning for Cyrus as time goes on. But you guys are going to be like, but Gekko, Pakal is coming out. Infantry rallies are going to be the new thing. Why are you expertising the previous meta, quote unquote, when there's new meta coming out? And the answer to that is pretty simple. It's a matter of distribution of power. At the end of the day, archers are predominantly useless to a certain extent. Most people don't use archer rallies as much. 99% of the community goes cavalry archers, cavalry rallies, or infantry rallies. As an archer player, having that extra archer rally is an extra utility for evening your troops. What ends up happening in most KVKs that are intensive KVKs, you run out of cavs and you run out of infantry extremely fast. I mean, everybody's rallying infantry, cavalry, everybody's garrisoning infantry and rallying infantry. So you reach a point where everybody and their grandma run out of infantry, run out of cavalry, but have archers for days. And so I think that diversifying and having the ability to rally with archers anytime you can is a must in order to maintain good balance of troop distribution in your kingdom. In majority of kingdoms, and you guys tell me in the comments down below if I'm right about this, for a very long time, most people used to use primarily infantry and cavalry, and your archers were always there. You just gotta look to suicide them. In 401, that's the case, and so having an extra Nebu or two shouldn't be too painful, although there are some folks with good equipment. But hopefully we will be able to tomorrow come up with some awesome equipment that'll put us kind of at the same level that some of the folks that are out here rallying with archers, and that will allow us to potentially lead some rallies for archers in the coming KVK. You guys know me, I am less of a optimizer and I think less about optimization in a wide scale. I think that having players that are having fun and having a diverse amount of folks that can rally, can garrison, even if some of them cost a little bit more troops to the rest of the kingdom, is wholesome. And I think that it's important. It's important to have people step up to the table. It's important to not have to rely on the one or two players, because when those one or two players are not around, you're pretty much crippled and you don't want to reach that scenario. So I know that I'm not a primary rally garrison or rally leader at this point. For the folks in 401, and that's okay. There are much stronger players than me in terms of equipment and stuff like that, so you can't blame them for searching to let the bigger players cause the maximum amount of damage for the least cost. I get that, but at some point those players are not around, and you cannot just one of the things that I did not like about the style of play of K2, for example, was that once those players, the main players, are not around, it's like, okay, we just defend and we wait for them to wake up. So what are we going to lose? All of our ground and all of everything because we're trying to save 10 to 15% troops? I don't really know whether that's a good or a bad thing. I do think, however, that there has to be a fair way of demanding of people to do certain things. So, for example, free-to-play player, low spenders could choose not to join rallies that are not the top-tier rallies because they're looking to really get the best bang for their buck. But I promise to you, as we expertise Nebu, bam, expertise unlocked, King of Babylon is upon us, and Nebu is indeed expertised. Another legendary commander added to our Rolodex of legendary commanders expertised. Not that we have all of them, but we have a good amount at this point that we can utilize to compete on the open field. With Nebu will come Ramses, and Tamiris is going to have to find a new boyfriend. And for that, we might actually bring her Cyrus, but we'll see. The wheels are coming up. The wheel keeps coming, so we can keep getting Cyrus throughout time, and then eventually, when the time is ready, get him expertised as well. But for now, Nebu has been expertised. Let's close this out by leveling him up all the way to level 60, because we're going to need him as primary as is. So a level 60 Nebu it'll be, and we're going to set up the talent tree and all that on tomorrow's stream. Once we have all the equipment set up and everything is getting ready to rock and roll, we're going to close out the stream by finalizing our marches for the next day for fighting in the open field and potentially leading rallies in KVK 98 and Strife of the 8 of Kingdom 401. And so let's get this level done. Level 50 and another awesome bundle that we need to get. Gold stars all the way, baby. Although we have enough gold stars, what we lack is sculptures, not stars. But nonetheless, let's get this final level done really quickly. No special stars this time, so it's just a massive amount of spamming. I believe that's like 500 of these stars to level up this. Every 6 stars get us about roughly 1.25%. Sometimes we luck and we crit, and so it's 2.5%. But yeah, we're gonna have to do this for a little bit still as the star slowly fills up. I feel like I'm going to get to use this Nebu quite a bit this KVK. Hopefully, Pakal's coming out only after the fights have already started for a little while. There's going to be like 3-4 days of fights until Pakal comes out. And then if Pakal rallies become a thing, then Nebu counter rallies will become a thing as well. So I'm really not worried about the utilization of Nebu. I think we're going to definitely get to utilize this bad boy out. And we're going to get enough archer equipment done at least so that next time there's archer meta, nobody can tell us your equipment is too low or whatever the heck not. We'll have enough legendary equipment to be able to grab an infantry command, an archer commander when meta is hot. But now, I do think still that Nebu is extremely hot. I think that we're going to get to use him a lot. I think we're going to get to rally with him and open field with him quite substantially. I'm really looking forward to utilizing him on the field and utilizing him in rallies and in this KVK, and hopefully get our 30+ million kills. For now, what do you all think? Should I have not done this? Should I have saved for Pakal or something like that? I'm Gekko. I'm out of here for this video. Drop the like on this video. Subscribe down below. Thank you again to Infinite Galaxy for sponsoring this video. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's big crafting stream. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.